All right, today we are talking about properties of equality. If you look, you'll notice that all of these end with the phrase property of equality. To start, reflexive property of equality. Reflexive, if you think about a mirror, a reflection, that can help you remember. The reflexive property is just stating that something is equal to itself. So 36 is equal to 36. Line segment AB is equal to line segment AB. Your symmetric property of equality just tells you that if you flip it, if you have A is equal to 36 degrees, that is saying the same thing as 36 degrees is equal to A. All you are doing in that is that you are switching the placement of these two values. Your transitive property, if I have the transitive property, I could say A is equal to 36, 36 is equal to B, therefore I know that A is equal to B. That's your transitive property of equality. The addition property of equality is if A is equal to B, I can have A plus 36 is equal to B plus 36. All right, I'm not starting this over.
I love you, Julian.
All right, so Megan. All right, continuing on. Your subtraction property of equality, very, very simple, okay? All of that is stating is that if you have A is equal to B, A minus 15 is equal to B minus 15. Keep in mind for both of these, and actually for these two as well, multiplication and division, these also apply in equations. If you have 36 plus x equals 5, which you can't see because I have to move my screen. There it is. 36 plus 5 equals x. My subtraction property of equality says that I can take 36 away from both sides to get negative 31. That was my subtraction property of equality. Multiplication property of equality is simply saying that if A is equal to B, then 3A is equal to 3B. And finally, division property of equality, if A is equal to B, then A over 15 is equal to B over 15. All of these numbers are arbitrary. It does not matter what numbers they are. These rules will hold true. Substitution property of equality is simply saying that if A is equal to 5, I can plug that 5 into the equation here, and I can say 5 plus 5 equals 10 instead of A plus 5 equals 10. Our final rule for today is the distributive property. You guys should remember this from algebra. I simply take the number on the outside of parentheses and multiply it by the 2 on the inside. So if I have 5x plus 3, that's the same thing as 5x plus 15. And that is the end of that video.